Hi, you guys. So, this is a continuation of my You Can Manifest Your Life video. I had to laugh because in my video I said something like, you can virtually manifest, or I virtually manifested everything in my life. Well, I stand to correct myself because, oh my gosh, we do manifest every darn thing in our life. But my observation of the fact and connecting the dots to actualizing that I just thought about this and I manifested that. My ability to observe that this is going on is something that's virtually happening all the time now. Now, it is happening all the time, but we get so stuck in our mundane to-do lists that we just don't see all of the hundreds of connections that happen throughout the day. Like, oh man, I could really use a rope about 2 feet long. And then, you go a little bit further in your day, and then there just happens to be a rope laying there that's just that long. And yeah, you can call that coincidence if you want, but I've been slowed down in my world long enough to know that that happens all the time, all day long, except if you're not thinking it does. If you're in a place in your life where you think that the world is against you and nothing ever works out right, well, that's what you're going to create more of, and so that's what you're going to see, and that's what you're going to believe is the real deal. But the moment you can shift, and it happens immediately, as long as your real deal feeling is trust that everything is okay. And it always helps to remind yourself, first of all, you're still alive and you've been through some stuff, and each and everything that you've been through, you've made it through, and stronger and smarter and wiser. And for some reason, we seem to forget this. So we get all stuck up in the worry and the chaos of the stressful situations that are going on. And we tend to forget that we've always made it through and better and stronger. And even if we seem to like fall off somewhere or something, you always get back on that horse and you're like, you gallop even stronger. It's like mind blowing that we tend to forget this. And the more and more I remember that, no matter what comes into my path, and these days it's less and less, of course, the more I realize that that's what's going on. So I'm just really, really grateful to be able to notice that my thoughts are my reality. I'll make a little side detour and talk about how I even brought forth a very great love into my life. I had to work on a lot of inner healing because I thought a lot of wrong things about love and what love was and what love wasn't. And I had to really love myself unconditionally, even for the things that I may not have been so proud of in my past. And love every aspect of myself, even those things that I might do in excess that, I judge myself for sometimes, and love every aspect of my body that I may have deemed for some reason or another, usually due to some sort of trauma attached to how somebody made me feel, or I allowed someone to make me feel. I healed all of that. I started loving myself unconditionally in those times, and I attracted a man into my life who happened to literally walk up to my door that loves me for who I am. And especially this person that's talking to you right now, because I can have these conversations with him all day long. And we're on the same page. And like I said, we attract what we are. So me attracting such a loving and compassionate and open-hearted man just makes me feel really good inside, and again proves that we manifest our life. Thank you. I love you guys.